morning everyone. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 9, strategy for enhancement in food production. Okay. We have taken a basic idea about what are the effects. This will be falling into the unit of human health and diseases. That is the unit. Now here, this chapter, which is most probably focusing on, here you can see the name of the chapter. Everybody pay attention over here. The name of the chapter is Strategies for Enhancement in Food Production, right? So we know that the food is a very important, or it is a very basic need of every individual, right? It will come into the basic needs. कि food जो है, it is a very basic need for each and every living individual. सभी living individual की बात हो रही है, पर इसमें अगर बात करेंगे तो majorly we are talking about humans, okay? Now here, this food. So name is strategy for enhancement in food production. So what are the methods or strategies? Strategies का मतलब होता है methods की कौन से type की methods है with the help of food can be increased, right? So from here the question is arises why we need to increase food production. The first question is why we need to increase. Please note it down this question. Why we need to increase food production? Okay? Food production हमें क्यों increase करना है? Why? It is due to the increasing in population. So increase in population. We need to increase the food production for the increasing population because it is a very basic need for every individual. Now, after that, so what can be and what is the differences nowadays? जो फूड प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है उसमें और पहले जो फूड प्रोडक्शन होता था वो और अभी जो फूड प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है उसके बीच में डिफरेंस क्या है? सो देयर आर सेवरल मेथड्स. तो राइट इट डाउन इन द क्वेश्चन. व्हाट आर द मेथड्स और अ प्रिंसिपल और अ टेक्निक्स? व्हाट आर द मेथड्स, प्रिंसिपल और अ टेक्निक इज यूज्ड टू एनहांस फूड प्रोडक्शन? To enhance food production. Okay, so food production जो है उसको enhance करने के लिए कौन सी टेक्निक्स और प्रिंसिपल यूज हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे? So food production is increases. कैसे increase होगा? तो first thing, now before that प्रोसेस पे जाए उससे पहले which type of food we use or on which sources we are dependent on? Plants. Okay, so we are dependent on, we can say that the food production which is there, the food which is the type of different food, it is a plant product and another one will be the animal product, right? So two different products are there, plant product and animal product. So we need to increase, जैसे जैसे population increase होता जाएगा वैसे वैसे उसकी डिमांड भी बढ़ती जाएगी. And we know that कि all are not vegetarian and all are not non vegetarian, right? So they are dependent upon both the things, plants as well as animals. So we need to increase them in a proper manner. अच्छा, increase करना, that doesn't mean does it mean it's only the number increasing? Quality also. मतलब कोई भी चीज़ का अगर हम लोग इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं तो इट शुड बी इन अ प्रॉपर क्वालिटी एज वेल, राइट? अगर क्वालिटी नहीं होगी तो हमें प्रॉपर न्यूट्रिशन मिलेगा नहीं, न्यूट्रिशन नहीं मिलेगा, दैट मीन्स द इंडिविजुअल विल बी डेफिशिएंट ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर न्यूट्रिएंट, राइट? सो तो प्लांट एंड एनिमल, ये दोनों की जो प्लांट प्रोडक्ट्स है, तो प्लांट ब्रीडिंग, इट इज वन ऑफ द टेक्निक्स, दैट इज प्लांट ब्रीडिंग एंड एनिमल ब्रीडिंग टेक्निक्स जो है एनिमल ब्रीडिंग के अंदर विच प्रिंसिपल इज यूज्ड? तो दैट इज द बायोलॉजिकल प्रिंसिपल. जो प्रिंसिपल की हम बात कर रहे हैं कि कौन से प्रिंसिपल यूज होते हैं और किस में यूज होते हैं. सो दिस बायोलॉजिकल प्रिंसिपल इज अप्लाइड टू प्लांट ब्रीडिंग एंड एनिमल ब्रीडिंग. ओके, सो it is plant breeding and animal breeding. That is the first principle. We can say that the biological principles, that principles will be the different. Now techniques, which techniques are mostly used? So that is tissue culture. It is what? Tissue culture. Later in the topic we are going to discuss this. It is a tissue culture. Hybridization. Hybridization techniques which are very conventional initially as well they were using the hybridization techniques, right? Then embryo transfer. Embryo transfer technology, and another one will be the fourth one, you can say hybridization. Here, so hybridization is not the modern techniques, it was the earlier as well conventional, जिसको हम कह सकते हैं traditional methods. Hybridization पहले से होता है, but can you tell me what is the difference of hybridization in the ancient time and nowadays hybridization?
In ancient time, hybridization, when we do the unwanted phenotypes are occupied.
Right.
But in modern day, we restricted the phenotype and we get our product.
Very good. So what is the difference? Hybridization पहले भी होता था, conventional method जब use करते थे, traditional method उसमें भी use होता था, but उसमें क्या था? We only go for the crossing between the two plants. ठीक है? उसमें wanted और unwanted characters were also transferred, right? But nowadays with the help of technology and you can say the biotechnology, we can have or develop or a proper whatever the character we want. The desired characteristics in the animal as well as in the plants can be done with the help of the modern hybridization techniques, right? So this methods we are going to learn it. So here we can write it कि what are the principle and technique. तो principle के अंदर we can say that the biological principles are there, जिसके अंदर hybridizations, different breeding techniques are there in the animal and plants as well as tissue culture, then embryo transfer and modern hybridization technologies will be there. Okay, now so this is useful for the large production. Large production करने के लिए इसको utilize किया जाता है. After that now, so in overall this whole chapter is majorly focusing on what is plant breeding and animal breeding. Now here breeding का मतलब क्या होता है?
Growth.
Growth. What is their growth, right? So plant breeding is the one of the topic, and the second one, which is we call animal breeding, it is named as animal husbandry. Or it called animal husbandry. So our next topic is animal husbandry. So majorly पूरे दो पार्ट में ये चैप्टर डिवाइड हो जाएगा. एक पूरे प्लांट के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. सेकंड we are going to discuss about animals. So let's start with the first, that is animal husbandry. So from the name we can say animal husbandry, that is related to animals over here, right? Now इसके अंदर क्या किया जाता है? So for that you need to understand certain okay, let's start with this. Animal husbandry or the animal breeding, that means that is rearing, caring and improvement of domesticated animals. What is it? It is domesticated animals, or you can say livestock. एनिमल हस्बेंड्री किससे रिलेटेड होता है? तो एनिमल हस्बेंड्री का मतलब कि जो हम लोग देखते हैं फार्मिंग्स देखते हैं, एनिमल फार्मिंग देखते हैं, जैसे हमारे नियर बाय एरिया में पोल्ट्री फार्मिंग्स है, राइट? देन डेयरी फार्मिंग है, बी कीपिंग है, एपीकल्चर है, सेरिकल्चर है, राइट? एक्वाकल्चर है. दैट एवरीथिंग कम इनटू द कैटेगरी ऑफ एनिमल हस्बेंड्री. तो व्हाट वी डू विद दैट एनिमल्स, एनिमल्स के साथ हम लोग क्या करते हैं? सो इट इज रेयरिंग. रेयरिंग का मतलब ग्रो करना, उनको रेयर करना. देन कैरिंग मतलब हमारे पास अगर बहुत सारे कैटल्स हैं तो व्हाट वी डू, वी रेयर देम, हम उनको खाना पीना खिलाएंगे, राइट? उनको केयर करेंगे, कहीं डैमेज हो रहा है, कोई बीमारी है या इधर उधर छोड़ नहीं देते हैं, घर पे नहीं आते तो ढूंढने भी जाते हैं. यू माइट हैव सीन सम पीपल इज वेल, राइट? जो स्मॉल स्केल के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं. बट नाउअडेज इट विल बिकम अ स्पेशल ऑक्यूपेशन फॉर पीपल. टू व्हाट? टू इंक्रीजेस द एनिमल प्रोडक्ट्स. टू इंक्रीजेस व्हाट? Animal product. So here animal husbandry की definition अगर हम बात करें तो what does it say? It says that it is the rearing, caring and improvement of the domesticated animals. For what? For किसके लिए यूज करेंगे? For their products,
livestock, foods,
or you can say food. For food only we are doing it, right? For their products, their meat, or for
medical.
हम लोग एनिमल्स को रेयर क्यों करेंगे? अल्टीमेटली व्हाई वी रेयरिंग एनिमल्स? of the, you can say that it is the science of rearing, caring and improvement of the animals or livestock for their products, for their food and the money, or instead of money you can write it profit as well. Okay, so over here now it is the agricultural, and it will be categorized into the agricultural practice. Now आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि एग्रीकल्चरल प्रैक्टिस के अंदर मैम इट्स ओनली द फार्मिंग इज देयर. नो, इट्स नॉट दैट फार्मिंग. खाली अपने ग्रेन्स जो ग्रो करेंगे वही एग्रीकल्चर प्रैक्टिस में नहीं आएगा. एनिमल हस्बेंड्री विल बी आल्सो कमिंग इनटू द कैटेगरी ऑफ द एग्रीकल्चरल practices. Okay, so you understood the definition for this. Now what do you mean by livestock?
Living organisms को cell करते हैं.
Okay, it is a living organism. Okay, and we define it like domesticated. अच्छा, domesticated का मतलब क्या होता है?
Ma'am, which is in our control.
Domesticated का मतलब पालतू, right? Which is we are as a pet. No, we can pet we is also there.
We are controlling it.
We are controlling or we are rearing, caring, we are taking care of them, right? So that is referred to as the domesticated animals. Now in our India, which type of domesticated animals we are having? So livestock, you can say that the domesticated animals or animals which are rearing and cared for the for their food production or for their meat, or you can say that for the profit. तो livestock आप इसको कह सकते हैं. आप इसकी definition लिख सकते हैं like that कि domesticated animals or animals which are reared and cared, reared, care and sell for the food, their products and profit. Okay, so individual जब इसको rear करते हैं, care करते हैं, profit के लिए उसको utilize करते हैं and sell करते हैं, तो उसको domesticated animals कहा जाएगा. ठीक है. So examples, which animals we are mostly domesticating? So that is hens, we can say that. तो hens को हम कह सकते हैं poultry, right?
Dairy.
Poultry है. That dairy farm के अंदर cattle आ जाएंगे. Cattle के अंदर आप क्या लगाएंगे? Cow, buffalo, right? Buffaloes है. Then it is sheep are there. Then it is horses are also there.
Yes.
Then it is pigs. Pigs are also there. So different types of animals are reared and cared for the money, for their product, for the meat. तो ये एक particular increasing in the animal product के लिए ये पूरा setup है, right? जो आजकल nowadays लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, इसको as a occupation they are preferring. So हम लोग nearby देखते हैं तो हमारे nearby there are number of poultry farms, right? So we are going to discuss that only. Quickly just copy it down, okay? Copy it down quickly. So, in animal husbandry, what type of, now what does included in animal husbandry? Animal husbandry में कौन कौन include होता है? So, in an animal husbandry, we can say that it is the one poultry farming. Okay, mention it. Start writing poultry farming, then dairy farming, then fisheries. You can say it is a fisheries.
Pisciculture.
That is pisciculture, apiculture.
Horticulture.
Yeah. Animal.
Okay, it's in the animal, not
Plant.
that is in the plant.
Horticulture.
So here poultry farming, fisheries, apiculture है, right? Apiculture, that is the culturing of bees. Sericulture, culture of the silkworm, that will be categorized. Then dairy farming. Okay, these are categorized into animal husbandry. Now here वर्ल्ड वाइड, जैसे सबसे लार्जेस्ट पॉपुलेशन कहाँ पे है?
चाइना।
So it's China and second largest कहाँ पे है? इंडिया। तो चाइना एंड इंडिया जो है, इंडिया एंड चाइना वर्ल्ड वाइड जो लाइव स्टॉक का पॉपुलेशन है उसके 70% पॉपुलेशन कहाँ पे है? इंडिया में। सो जो the number 70% of livestock of the world is found in India and China. China और India. तो mention it over here is 70% of world livestock found in China and India. But here, that is also one of the drawback. What is the drawback? And the total production of the livestock इतना है हमारे पास कि इंडिया और चाइना का मिला लो तो 70% जितना हमारे पास है, पर जो प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है उसका, तो दे आर कंट्रीब्यूटिंग ओनली 25%, राइट? और वी कैन से इट इज मोर देन 70%, ये 70% भी नहीं है, इससे भी ज्यादा है, तो मोर देन 70% ये लोग अपने पास है, बट स्टिल देयर इज ओनली 25% ऑफ लाइवस्टॉक प्रोडक्ट इट्स कंट्रीब्यूटेड ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड। पूरे वर्ल्ड में इन दोनों मिलके खाली 25% जितना ही क्या करते हैं, लाइवस्टॉक का जो प्रोडक्ट है उसको कंट्रीब्यूट करते हैं। सो दैट्स व्हाई इट नीड्स टू बी एनहांस्ड, राइट? उसको क्या करना है, हमें एनहांस करना है। अगर एनहांस करना है तो वी नीड टू यूज अ डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ टेक्निक्स, एंड देयर आर नाउअडेज देयर आर द डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स, एंड ड्यू टू द सर्टेन रिवॉल्यूशंस इट कुड हैपन, इट इज इंक्रीज्ड, and after the increasing, so worldwide nowadays the production of the dairy farm, poultry farm, or sericulture, pisciculture, apiculture, that is increased. Okay, so here let's see how this animal husbandry will benefit us, और जो लोग इनको रेयर कर रहे हैं एनिमल्स को, उनको वो कैसे बेनिफिट करेंगे, इकोनॉमिकली वो वर्ल्ड वाइड इसको कैसे बेनिफिट करते हैं, राइट? So you have mentioned what can be animal husbandry, right? Okay. Now here in the animal husbandry, the first topic which we are going to discuss, that is dairy farm management. What is it? Dairy farm management. अब dairy farm management जो है, what is the dairy farm management means? Here, dairy that we related to milk, right?
Yes.
Now, before we start with this topic, what we have to understand the history, how the dairy farm management come in existence, or how this white revolution. You might have heard about the word white revolution, right? Now, in the ancient, that is not in ancient, in 1970s, that is developed. इसको white revolution को पहले नाम दिया गया था ऑपरेशन फ्लड। क्या नाम दिया था? ऑपरेशन फ्लड। Establishment of world's largest dairy farm management, or dairy. Which dairy do you know that? Amul. That is
Anand Milk United Limited.
Yes.
so Anand Milk Union Limited. That is the largest one, which was established in 1970. 1970 में with the help of whom? With the help of the National Dairy. It is NDDB. NDDB जो है National Dairy Development Board, that board has given or the established one of the project. वो project किसके अंडर में था? तो that project was under the name person that is Varghese Kurian. You might have heard about this one. So Varghese Kurian जो है he was born and brought up in Kerala. कालीकट में वो पैदा हुए थे, वहाँ पे इनका born हुआ था. From 1921 to 2012, he died in 2012. So he has initiated this project, and that with the help of the National Dairy Board, Dairy Development Board in India. इंडिया का ये सबसे लार्जेस्ट डेयरी बोर्ड डेवलपमेंट है, जहाँ पे इन्होंने ये प्रोग्राम को क्या किया था, एस्टेब्लिश किया था. तो अमूल 1970s के अंदर एस्टेब्लिश हुई थी. एंड आफ्टर दैट व्हाट हैपेंड, what was the major aim for that, कि ईच एंड जो रूरल एरिया है, जैसे कि डेयरी मैनेजमेंट कहाँ से चलता है, हाउ द डेयरी वर्क. तो जो रूरल एरिया में सबके पास कैटल्स, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इन अवर इंडिया वेयर देयर इज अ एग्रीकल्चरल एरिया, दे हैव कैटल्स ओवर देयर, राइट. सो उनका जो मिल्क का प्रोडक्शन है, वो मिल्क प्रोडक्शन को क्या करने लगे, एक सीरीज में इनको वर्क करने लगे कि मिल्क का जो फोडर है दैट इज प्रोवाइडेड बाय दिस अमूल के अंदर सर्टेन डेयरीज आती है छोटी छोटी, जैसे अमूल इज अ लार्ज डेयरी, then that dairies will be divided into smaller dairies will be divided into the branches, then it will be goes to the rural places. तो वहाँ से क्या करते हैं लोग, अपने यहाँ पे जो भी मिल्क आता है उस मिल्क को डायरेक्टली दे सबमिटेड ओवर देयर, राइट. कंटिन्यूसली दे मेक अ चेन लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, एंड देन आफ्टर इट द धीरे नंबर ऑफ पीपल is worked together and they have made this process successful. and अमूल का जो डेवलपमेंट हुआ, वहाँ पे अमूल की वजह से जो लार्जेस्ट डेयरी का जो प्रोडक्शन है, डेयरी प्रोडक्ट्स है, उसका प्रोडक्शन ज़्यादा इंक्रीज होने लगेगा. वहाँ पे क्या हुआ, जो पहले स्कैटरिंग में काम कर रहे थे, नाउ दे आर ऑल इन चेन, ऑल टुगेदर. तो मास प्रोडक्शन होने लगा. और मास प्रोडक्शन कैसे हुआ, तो छोटे छोटे मासेस जो है वो धीरे धीरे एक दूसरे के साथ इकट्ठा हो गए, एंड देन द प्रोडक्शन इज इन अ प्रॉपर वे विद द प्रॉपर एम इट इज गिवन. सो ड्यू टू दैट व्हाट हैपेंड, द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ the large amount of milk is produced worldwide. Worldwide इंडिया में पहले क्या था, we are the deficient of milk. मिल्क की डेफिशिएंसी हमारे यहाँ पे थी, बट 2010 एंड 20 में वो परसेंटेज कितना हो गया, तो इट इज इंक्रीज बाय 17% टोटल. so the percentage of milk increase in total 17%. 17% इंक्रीज हो गया कौन से ईयर में, तो दैट इज 2010 to 11 में. एंड इनका एम क्या था कि विद इन 30 इयर्स इंडिया में जो मिल्क पहले नहीं मिल रहा था, उससे डबल मिल्क एवरी पर्सन को मिले, ये इनका एम था. एंड नाउ वी आर अचीविंग दिस एम with the help of this dairy management, right. So this dairy management is not it was limited for certain people, those who were having it, right, the cattle, those who have. But nowadays dairy farming is very famous. It become very famous and it is very much we can say less expenses there. इसमें जो इंडस्ट्रीज के अंदर जो पैसे लगेंगे वो कम लगते हैं, तो इसकी वजह से लोग अभी ज़्यादा इसकी तरफ अट्रैक्टेड भी हो रहे हैं. सो ड्यू टू द प्रोडक्शन हाई yielding, and that yield is, it's not only the quantity but the quality of the milk is also increased, which will leads to the more good quality milk and the quantity milk in the to the use of for the people. So it will call as a white revolution. So you can say that white revolution किसको कहेंगे, तो high yielding and good quality milk is produced after the development of the dairy farming, that is referred to as a green revolution. White revolution, not green, it's white revolution. and ये white revolution किन की वजह से आ रहा था, तो that is due to Vergis Kurian. So Vergis Kurian is called as, Sir Vergis Kurian is called as a father of white revolution. उनको कहा जाता है father of white revolution
in India.
Okay, yes, in India as well as it is worldwide, it is used, that word is used, the father of this white revolution. Okay, so dairy farming अमूल जो है कब से पुरानी है, इतनी ज़्यादा, इट इज़ 1970 में इस्टेब्लिश हुई थी, सबसे लार्जेस्ट डेयरी जो डेवलप हुई थी इन इंडिया के अंदर, ठीक है. एंड वहाँ से ही सारे द डेवलपमेंट व्हाइट रिवॉल्यूशन आने के बाद डेयरी फार्म मैनेजमेंट जो है उसका प्रोडक्शन इंक्रीज होने लगा, सब लोग उसके अंदर इंटरेस्ट लेने लगे. इन्होंने बुक भी लिखी हुई है वर्गिश कुरियन ने फॉर टू सी द व्हाइट रिवॉल्यूशन. ओके, नाउ let's start with dairy farm management. In that the points which we are including in the dairy farm. So dairy farm is, if you want to write the definition, what we can write it? Dairy farm, that means the rearing and caring of which animals?
Cattle.
Cattle. So you can say that the rearing and caring of cattle, who are which cattle? So that is milk animals. मिल्क का मतलब क्या होता है? मिल्क प्रोड्यूसिंग. मिल्क एनिमल का मतलब क्या होगा? मिल्क प्रोड्यूसिंग.
For commercialization.
Right. For commercialization, milk producing animals, and then they are rearing and cared. That is coming to the category of dairy farming. Okay, dairy farm के अंदर. Okay. Now this dairy farming, what are the points, or what we can say that what are the important points needs to be keep in mind where to open or where to start dairy farm management. तो सबसे पहले क्या points हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए?
Rural area.
What?
Rural area.
Rural area, is it measures or points to be
Transportation costs to
taken care of for dairy farm? Just if, see, it's not like that transportation and all. सबसे पहला कि किसी को डेयरी फार्म स्टार्ट करना है, if somebody wants to go for dairy farm management, तो उस मैनेजमेंट को करने के लिए सबसे पहला क्या चाहिए होगा? कैटल्स चाहिए होगा. So can we take any cattles? Cattles हम देखते हैं यहाँ पे रोड पे भी घूमते रहते
High
हैं.
product meat.
Right. So the cattle which we choose that should have a good breed. So we can say that the selected
high quality breed.
selection of breed, selection of good breed. चलो. Now what is the characteristics of good breed over here? Good breed का मतलब क्या होता है? देखने में अच्छी.
When protein level in the milk should be high.
Alpha lactam.
So we can say that over here that
Myotic milk.
we can add over here, what is it? Selection of a good breed, that means which have a high yielding capacity, or it is the high yielding potential. Okay, which have a good milk के अंदर good protein content present है, as well as so protein content should be high. Content in milk should be high, or
Long lasting मतलब उसकी लाइफ स्पेन मिल्क प्रोडक्शन की हाई हो.
good. उसका lactation period high होना चाहिए. There are certain few points are there. Then other than that, the main point we have to remember, one will be the high yielding potential. Second one will be the breed should have disease resistant. उसके पास डिजीज रेजिस्टेंट कैपेसिटी होनी चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि कोई भी फैक्टर्स जो इट विल अफेक्ट दैट पर्टिकुलर कैट. ओके, सेकंड वन विल बी आफ्टर चलो सिलेक्शन कर लिया हमने. आफ्टर सिलेक्टेड द गुड ब्रीड, व्हाट वी विल डू?
Machines for production.
नो
Area.
नो नो
उसके लिए फूड
शेल्टर. तो उसको हाउस जो है हम लोग देते हैं उसको प्रॉपर रखना चाहिए. जैसे ऐसे नहीं कि कहीं पे भी लाके उसको रख दिया. राइट, इट शुड बी हाउस वेल. सो यू कैन से दैट इट शुड बी हाउस वेल.
Well said.
हाउस वेल का मतलब क्या होगा? नाउ व्हाट वी मीन बाय वेल हाउस? दैट मींस
Safety.
प्रॉपर शेल्टर.
Cattle stable.
That stables are there, but instead what we have to write it over here,
Environment
proper
safety.
shelter is given, then
Production.
protection is given. Okay, then
Environment safety.
environment safety will be there. You can write
Good
it.
food
Environment.
production. Good food.
Here the point is house well. In that will not come. That is another point. So environment,
Abiotic factors से
क्लीनिंग रेगुलरली.
abiotic stress से relief के environment.
suitable environment should be good. You can write a suitable environment.
Relief from
Or
abiotic
suitable
stress.
environment, right?
Relief from abiotic stress.
Right. Relief from the abiotic stress, as well as we can write it over here. The house well, that is उसका जो environment है, cleanliness. What is it? It is cleanliness. जहाँ पे वो रह रहा है, then relief should not have एबायोटिक स्ट्रेस, जैसे टेम्परेचर है,
Optimum time.
right? Proper temperature should be maintained. Then ventilated, proper ventilation is also there. पहले क्या करते थे, जैसे कन्वेंशनल मेथड हम लोग देखते हैं तो उसमें क्या होता था, कन्वेंशनल मेथड के अंदर घर के आजू बाजू थोड़ी सी जगह है तो कैटल्स को वहाँ पे बांध दिया, right? But nowadays this has become very modern. Very modern, that means in every aspects the cow will be having a proper space utilization. They have their proper food storage, or the removal of their dung and urine, that is continuously clean, because we know that if nearby area we will see in a rural area, we found that the cattle are that their dungs are over there and cattle are also there. So we need to maintain what? We need to maintain hygiene as well. Okay, so you can write it, maintain hygiene. Acha, maintain hygiene, I will write it in the third point. Why? Because the hygiene of cattle as well as those who are handling their hygiene is also important. So maintain hygiene of cattle and handlers. Those who are handling. Now how it is important? How handlers will be important?
Ma'am, if handlers are affected by any virus or any disease, it may cause to animals.
Right.
वो अवेयर नहीं होगा तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं, हम कुछ भी खा लेंगे.
Okay, fine. Handlers की बहुत सारी कैटेगरी, बहुत सारे फंक्शंस हैं. कैसे कि when handlers are affected by certain diseases, it might happen that it will cause to the animals as well, right? Animal बीमार होंगे तो animal की जो productivity है उस पे भी affect होगा, उसके product के through भी वो दूसरे उसमें transfer हो सकेगा. Then handlers जो है, it should they should take care of, that is our fourth point. We if we want a good quality and the quantity of the milk, we need to take care about the quality of food. The food which we are providing to the cattle, it should be proper, right? Acha, it should be proper, that means the proper nutrient should be there. It is a fibrous, it should have a nutritive, it should fulfill the nutritive value of that particular organism, right? So we can write it that the proper food management or food should be given in scientific manner. What is the meaning of scientific manner over here? Why the word is given scientific manner?
Ma'am, the food should be given which is highly nutritive
Proper
Right.
for
nutrition
the
are
production
required.
of milk.
Okay. So proper nutritive food should be provided, जिसमें fibers present होते हैं, अच्छे type के grains होते हैं, chemical free होते हैं, right? So वो food उनको खिलाना है, as well as it's not like that कि 24 घंटे उनको खाना देते रहना है.
Time to time.
So at a particular time intervals, the food should be provided, right? So it is a scientific manner. So we should take care about it that given in a food should be given in a scientific manner, in the good quality and quantity. So quality and quantity of the food should be maintained. अगर वो maintain नहीं होगा, हम उसको खाना ही नहीं दे रहे हैं. We know that the number of cattle are the herd of the cattle. We found it nearby the area जहाँ पे वो कुछ भी खा रहे हैं, and then we are expecting that it will produce a good wool. It should not be there, right? वो ऐसा नहीं होगा. तो उनको proper the food should be given in the scientific manner, or you can say this point I can convert it that into the fifth point, quality and quantity of fodder. The food which they eat is called as a fodder, right? Fodder मतलब घास चारा, घास जिसको कहते हैं हम लोग. So quality and the quantity of the fodder should be good. Okay, चलो इसके अलावा और क्या कर सकते हैं? What should be done? और क्या कर सकते हैं?
Regular checkups.
Regular checkups, very good. So now regular checkups of whom? Very good. तो यहाँ पे हमने hygiene में जैसे maintain किया कि hygiene of handler and दोनों की maintain करनी है, तो उसके साथ साथ regular inspection of animals by veterinary doctors, right? क्योंकि जैसे हम बीमार होते हैं वो भी बीमार होते हैं, राइट? तो इट शुड बी रेगुलरली चेकअप, रेगुलर चेकअप। और समटाइम्स इट आल्सो देयर कि उनको इंजेक्शंस भी लगवाए जाते हैं, वैक्सीन्स भी लगवाई जाती हैं, सो दे कैन मेंटेन दे आर प्रॉपर्ली वेल हाइजीनिक और डिजीज फ्री, राइट? सो कॉपी डाउन दिस। Now let's continue the breed of cattle. So till now we have discussed about the what are the features or the points to be taken care of. Now here the breed of cattle which is mostly found in our India. हमारे इंडिया में बहुत वैरायटी है, हम रास्ते में भी देखते हैं तो देयर आर डिफरेंट वैरायटीज ऑफ काउ। इफ यू हैव नोटिस, आप अगर रास्ते में देखोगे, आपने नोटिस की है तो यू कैन फाइंड इट द डिफरेंसेस कहाँ कहाँ पे देखने को मिलते हैं। तो दे आर डिफरेंट इन देयर बिल्ड अप, how they build up. There are some cows those who are very much heighted, right? Those who are having a different color में red, black color की भी आपको देखने को मिलेगी. You can find it some cow which are very high build up as well as their ears. Here I have not mentioned over here the pattern horns and their ears. Their ear structures are also different. Some are having a shorter ear and some are having a long one, right? Then pattern of horns, their horns are also differing. Some are having a small, some are very large horns are there. Then geographical distribution का मतलब क्या होता है? They are differing geographically, right? One place to the another place. So it is that. Then cow variety which is found in USA में जो हमें देखने को मिलती है. अब जैसे हम देखते हैं इंडिया में बहुत सारी काव तो हमें रास्ते में देखने को मिलती है, राइट? बट इन USA you will not find certain like that without their herd, or they will not found on the road. Generally they are not at all found, right? So there is Jersey, Holstein, Swiss cow and the Aishu. They are a different variety of the cow which are found in the USA. They are also called it as an exotic variety जिनकी quality of milk production is good, right? So they are this. Then after that there are the buffaloes which are found in India में जो buffaloes है. Now this is that is जाफराबादी सूरती. नाम से पता लगता है हमें जाफराबादी का मतलब जो जाफराबाद है, it is one of the place found in Gujarat, coastal nearby Verawal it is found. Then Surti, Surat की breed, and then Mehsani that is in the Mehsana and Mura. So different types of buffaloes are found. अब आप देखते होंगे buffalo में मैडम क्या difference है? How buffaloes are different from one another? So there again the color is mostly black. Buffalo आपको white color की देखने को नहीं मिलती, but कहाँ difference आएगा? Their ears pattern as well as their here also there is another point, which is their forehead. If you notice their forehead जो आगे का portion है उनका head वाला, that is forehead, that is also differ. इनके forehead के अंदर भी differences देखने को मिलते हैं, right? So it is according to that they are differing, and the major difference which they found, that is their lactation period. जो lactation period होता है, that means the milk production capacity कब तक इनके अंदर है, तो that is differing होगा. Then the cattle which are grouped on the basis of their utility. Utility का मतलब क्या है कि कहाँ ये लोग यूज होते हैं, जो जनरली यूज होते हैं cows. So cow variety की बात कर रहे हैं. Milch breed का मतलब which is producing milk, जो milk production करते हैं, तो उसमें गिर आप लिख सकते हैं गिरनारी as well. That is most probably used in the Gujarat as well as Rajasthan. There is a Shahiwal which is in the Punjab and Haryana. Punjab and Haryana की जो cow होती है उनका build-up very high होता है, right? If you Google it, you will find the differences over there. Then Red Sindhi as well as Deoni. Dhoni नहीं है यहाँ पे, Deoni है. So which is in the Andhra Pradesh the found mostly. Then the last one is a broad breed मतलब जो मिल्क नहीं प्रोड्यूस करी है, बट जनरली जो फार्म के अंदर काम लगता है, राइट? ड्यूरिंग द प्लाविंग में भी समटाइम्स काउ को यूज करते हैं, मुलब तो यूज करते ही है, राइट? सो सर्टेन दैट ब्रीड्स आर देयर. इट इज मालवी इन एमपी, देन नागिनी इन हरियाणा, यूपी एंड दिल्ली. देन जनरल यूटिलिटीज, जनरल काम मुलब काट के लिए काउ और रोज कार्ड जो होती है उसके लिए जनरली यूज की जाती है. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली इट इज हरियाणा काउ की ब्रीड का नाम ही है, उनका ही नाम दिया गया है. वी कैन से हरियाणवी एज वेल, दैट इज ऑफ हरियाणा एंड यूपी. देन कांकरेज इन गुजरात एंड ओंगल इन आंध्र प्रदेश. So this is the varieties of cattle which is found in our different region of our India, right? Their build-up is different, their milk capacity is different, and how they use is totally different. So according to that, this point you have to remember for what? For your need purpose, because some previous year questions will be related with that. Okay. So here advantage of dairy farm management. So up till now what we have discussed about if somebody wants to go for a dairy farm management, what points to be taken care of, right? Everyone, those who are going for a dairy farm management, they have to just go for several, they have to keep in mind certain points and they have to apply it, right? Now the last, then we discussed about the breeds. Now last one is the advantage of dairy farm management. What is the advantage? Ultimately we are using it for the high yield production of the milk and their milk products. So first one is, it is a one-time investment. Right? It is called as a one-time investment. जब भी हम लोग one-time investment करेंगे तो एक बार investment कर दिया, उसके बाद जैसे जैसे ये production होता जाएगा, it will be give the profit to you, right? So it is that second one. अब cow की बात करें तो it will provide what? It will provide the high yield, good quality milk and quantity milk production. क्या मिल्क प्रोडक्शन जो है, is it will they go for a loss? कभी लॉस में जाएंगे ये लोग?
No.
क्यों नहीं जाएंगे? Because increasing, because mostly क्यों ऐसा होगा?
Milk is highly proteinaceous.
It is highly proteinaceous, but it is highly used by people, right? Population, most probably it is coming to the category of the very basic needs. So that's why what happened, the increasing, you can say that it increasing milk demand gives more profit, or you can say, okay, so ये increase हो रहा है, milk demand increase होगी तो profit भी provide होगा, right? दूसरा, okay, अब जब cow की बात कर रहे हैं तो इनका तो waste भी usable है, right? So you can say that cow dung is mostly useful for two purposes. One is
farmer fertilizer.
for as a fertilizer, और fertilizer में भी as a which fertilizer? तो उसके आगे word लगेगा as a organic fertilizer. Okay, so it acts as an organic fertilizer or organic manure. Okay, then second one will be it is useful for burning fuel. So for the production of biogas, right? For the production of biogas, it is mostly used. So cow dung जो है that will be usable. So waste of that materials are what?
In shelters also we use cow dung.
Yeah, in shelters as well we are using it as a burning fuel. Burning की तरफ एक बायोगैस तो प्रोड्यूस होगा ही होगा, but as well as the dry cow dung is also used, right? So for the as a fuel भी use किया जाता है household purpose के लिए. So this will be the benefits of the particular dairy farm management. मतलब क्या है कि if you set up the dairy farm management, that waste product that whatever it is a waste, it will not undergo for a wasting, right? It will be continuously using as well, right? जैसे काव की अगर हम बात करें तो काव में जो भी मटेरियल हम लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, जो इनका काव डंग का है, that is sell it to the person for it is used for a farm, so it can be become organic fertilizer, and organic fertilizer से organic farming कर सकते हैं. That organic farming will leads to again it will be helping for providing the more food as well, right? So different types, that is a major importance of dairy farm management. Most probably nowadays it is the largest, you can say it is the largest setup which is accepted by the people. Different other than that other you can say that the profession, जो दूसरे सारे प्रोफेशंस हैं और एनिमल हस्बेंड्री है, उसमें से सबसे ज़्यादा जो है वो डेयरी फार्म मैनेजमेंट सबसे ज़्यादा एक्सेप्टेड है इन द रूरल एरिया एज वेल एज द अर्बन एरिया टू. देयर they are most probably used. फार्मर्स के लिए इट इज़ वेरी वेरी बेनिफिशियल. वाई फार्मर्स के लिए? क्योंकि फार्मर्स ने कैटल्स तो पहले से रख ही रहे थे, बट इफ दे मैनेजिंग इट विद द प्रॉपर केयर तो इट विल बी गिविंग मोर बेनिफिट टू देम. उनको फार्मिंग के लिए ऑर्गेनिक वेस्ट मटेरियल जो है यहाँ से मिल जाएगा, राइट. मनी, दे विल गेट मनी फ्रॉम दिस मिल्क प्रोडक्शन, राइट. मिल्क प्रोडक्शन होता है, मिल्क अगर बिगड़ता भी है तो फ्रॉम दैट द डिफरेंट प्रोडक्ट्स कैन बी achieved, right? So it is whole and soul, it will be providing the more benefits than the other animal husbandry. That's why it is worldwide, it is accepted very large. Okay, so please mention these points and then we'll move to the next point. Is it done?
Yes.
Okay. So now start with the poultry farm management. The next topic is poultry farm management. So whatever the points which we have discussed in the dairy farm management, the same points we need to remember over here. Okay. But first thing you have to understand what is poultry farm management or what is poultry farming. So poultry farming, that is again the rearing and caring of birds. Birds are called as a fowl. So जो birds होते हैं, that rearing and caring of birds are referred to as a poultry farming, which is for their meat and their eggs. Okay. Then this, what do you mean by poultry? This word was initially useful for, or it was used for only the birds which we are rearing it. That is only the chicken. उसके लिए use किया जाता था, or a hen. But nowadays we are using it for all the birds which we are using as a, which we are including in the poultry farm management. So poultry, it is used for the birds which were domesticated. That is mostly the chicken which we were domesticating. But later on, nowadays it is used for all the birds which are reared. अब which are reared मतलब कौन से birds हैं जिनको हम लोग rearing करते हैं. अच्छा, can we this parrot will come in this category?
No.
अगर आपके घर पे बहुत ज़्यादा parrot है तो parrot को आएंगे? No, parrot will not come in that. Okay, because this is mostly coming for the birds meat and commercialization. You can say meat and egg. तो इनके अंदर है आपके hens. hens अभी क्या है वो ना पता हो, chicken. That is chicken, then duck, then geese. Geese duck की varieties होती है. Geese and turkey. Turkey is a smaller or which is larger than the chicken. Chicken से large bird होता है वो, which is also rare. Now here the points to be taken care of or the measures which we need to take care when we are going for poultry farming. So first point which we have to remember over here, stop writing. Selection of good breed. Selection of good breed. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे कि good breed इसका मतलब क्या होता है? अब जैसे कैटल्स में तो था, that is the production of milk. But here which type of bird we have to use, which will producing high yielding. High yielding of what? The high yielding of meat or good quality of the meat as well as these eggs, जो eggs produce करते हैं, ठीक है? Then which is also disease resistant. डिजीज रेजिस्टेंट होने चाहिए. तो ये ब्रीड जो है, अब देखो जैसे बर्ड्स होते हैं, बर्ड्स को डिजीजेस होती है,
बर्ड फ्लू
होते हैं उनके अंदर. अच्छा, चिकनगुनिया इज नॉट देयर डिजीज,
इट्स अ ह्यूमन डिजीज.
The name chikungunya, that doesn't mean it is under the chicken. Okay, here. So then maintenance of cleanliness. Maintenance of cleanliness, it means the area where they are living. उनका जो घर है वहाँ पे cleanliness maintain करना जरूरी है, because they also produces the large amount of waste. तो उस waste को remove करना जरूरी है. Then proper shelter should be given. Proper shelter में क्या क्या होनी चाहिए? तो वहाँ पे proper space. So it should have a large space. Large space का मतलब क्या होता है? Large space
for moving.
एक चीज यहाँ पे ये भी आप कहीं पे पढ़ोगे भी कि it should not require large space. Large space that doesn't mean जैसे ये रूम है तो इसमें भी हम चिकन रख सकते हैं. But what is it? The number of that individual should be in a proper, right? Limited number should be there. So large space for the different age groups. That all the birds should not be kept into one category. कि जो 6 महीने के हो गए उनको एक ही कैटेगरी में रख दो, ऐसा नहीं है. 6 महीने के, 1 month के, 2 months, so like that the intervals it should be there. So large space for or different, it should be different room for different ages शेल्टर में और क्या प्रोवाइड करना है, प्रॉपर टेम्परेचर प्रोवाइड करना है, बिकॉज एग्स आर प्रोड्यूसिंग इन द प्रॉपर टेम्परेचर। देन टेम्परेचर के साथ साथ हमको क्या प्रोवाइड करना है, हमें वेंटिलेशन प्रोवाइड करना है,
वाटर।
हाँ वेंटिलेशन प्रोवाइड करना। वेंटिलेशन का मतलब क्या है, प्रॉपर एयर passage को, light also it is necessary, light. So you might have seen or somewhere visited the poultry farming, you might have seen that the light is also provided to the this chickens, okay. Then proper food and water should be provided in a proper manner. Food should be, what will be the food क्या होता है इनका,
Grains.
cereals होते हैं,
Grains, pulses.
you can say grains and right. Then millets जो होते हैं, smaller one, that millets are there. They have given some insects as well. So you can say that the meats, the insect are given, those who are the more nutritious, that is given to the chickens. Okay. Then food should be given in a scientific manner. It should not be like that the random कभी भी उठा लिया तो उनको खाना दे दिया, should not be happen. So it needs to be taken care of that. Then their vaccinations, आपने देखा भी होगा कि birds जो होते हैं need to separate if some disease, we should provide the disease free environment to them. So should provide disease free environment. Disease free environment के अंदर क्या होगा कि when some chicken, जितने भी बहुत सारे, बिकॉज देयर इज अ लार्ज नंबर, तो लार्ज नंबर पे अगर कोई चिकन ऐसा है जिसकी आपको लग व्हेन वी ऑब्जर्व देयर एंड व्हेन वी सी व्हाट विल हैपन कि व्हेन दे आर देयर एक्टिविटी इज समथिंग डिफरेंट, तो वी शुड क्विकली टेक एक्शन, उसको वो जो ग्रुप है वहाँ से सेपरेट कर देना चाहिए, सो इट कैन नॉट बी स्प्रेड दैट डिजीज टू द अदर एज वेल, राइट। तो अर्ली डिटेक्शन, सो यू कैन से दैट यहाँ पे भी हमें ध्यान रखना है कि देयर इज अ प्रॉपर maintenance of hygiene, and that we have written, no, so proper hygiene should be maintained. चलो, क्या हैंडलर की हाइजीन जरूरी है यहाँ पे?
Yes.
For both organisms, poultry and handler. Okay, so that should be maintained over here. Copy it down. Hello everyone. Let's start. It is a breed of poultry. Breed of poultry में क्या होगा कि which type of the breed are most probably used. Okay. So hens are which produced at the age of eggs are produced at the age of 6 months. जैसे ही 6 months के होंगे they will be capable for production of the egg. Indian breed produces 60 eggs per year. मतलब खाली 60 egg ही produce करते हैं कौन? Indian breed. But if we see the exotic breed का मतलब क्या होता है? Those which are exotic breed का मतलब outside those who are the foreign breed we can say. So they are produces 260 eggs per year. डिफरेंस देख रहे हैं, वो कहाँ 60 और ये कहाँ 260, so that is you can see a difference is over here. तो indigenous breed जो हमारे पास है which is called as a desi breed, उसके अंदर भी this is the different breed. Asil is a best fight breed of chicken, मतलब it is a cock fighting में यूज होते हैं. cock fighting that is जो मुर्गे इंडिया के अंदर जनरली मुर्गे को क्या करवाते हैं, फाइट करवाते हैं, है ना. अगर हम देखें तो इट इज देयर इन द फॉरेन एज वेल, बट हमारे यहाँ पे जो बेस्ट ब्रीड जो यूज की जाती है दैट इज असील. कभी आप लोगों ने मूवी में भी देखा होगा. फिर दिस इज द कड़कनाथ. कड़कनाथ इज द वन ऑफ द व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, इट्स अ ब्लैक कलर चिकन, टोटली ब्लैक, जैसे क्रो होता है ब्लैक कलर का, राइट.
इंडोनेशिया में पाया जाता है.
हाँ, दिस इज द इंडोनेशियन वन, बट मोस्टली इट इज देयर इन आवर इंडिया एज वेल. तो दिस इज द इंडोनेशियन ब्रीड, बट इंडिया के अंदर भी ये ज्यादा देखने को मिलता है. और इसका जो मीट होता है दैट इज ब्लैक. जो मीट है उसका ब्लैक मीट मिलता है उसका टोटली.
में वो उसकी कॉस्ट भी बहुत हाई होती है,
हाँ cost is also
thousands
high.
of dollars.
Then Morsha is there. Black chicken है, totally color इसका कैसे होगा? That उसके जो feathers है, it is totally black in color and very glossy and shiny chicken it is there. So that is Kadajnath. It is blessed black chicken और meat भी पूरा black होता है. हम लोग ने देखा कि भाई birds होते हैं जिनकी feathers black है but उनका meat black नहीं होता. But here you can find the black color meat over there. Okay, and the types of birds on the basis of their use. इनका यूज क्या करते हैं, जैसे हम लोग जो बर्ड्स यूटिलाइज कर रहे हैं, तो इन पोल्ट्री फार्मिंग ऑल्सो देयर आर टू टाइप ऑफ बर्ड्स दे आर रेयरिंग. वन इज द ब्रॉयलर. ब्रॉयलर का मतलब क्या होता है? ब्रॉयलर दैट इज यूजफुल फॉर देयर मीट प्रोडक्शन, जो मीट के लिए स्पेसिफिकली यूज होते हैं. एंड लेयर्स दोज हु ले एग्स. सो चिकन व्हिच ले एग्स, जिसको एग ले करने के लिए यूज होते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड इट एज अ लेयर्स. Then exotic breed of birds. Exotic breed के अंदर है आपका leghorn. This you have to remember. काव वाला जो था उसमें आपको याद रखना है न्यू जर्सी वाला, and here in the here that is leghorn. Okay. Then there is another one, Red Rhode Island. Then Miraca Black, Sussex and Light. Light is also the variety of chicken breed. Okay. Now here. So this is the exotic breed which is the pure breed which we are using it. But after it there is a hybrid. Hybridization हुआ. Hybridization किसके बीच में किया गया? Red Rhode Island and Miraca Black के बीच में जब hybridization करने किया तो they got this HS260. What is now HS260? It is hybrid, high yielding, means which is producing more than 260 eggs. इन दोनों की जो वेराइटी, इन दोनों को जब क्रॉस ब्रीड करवाया, that is the breeding, and the breeding is occur between this. So we can say it is a cross breed. दोनों अलग अलग वेराइटीज हैं. क्रॉस ब्रीड इन दोनों के बीच में जब करवाया तो that is the product which they get. अच्छा, यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट में एग नहीं मिल रहा है, यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट में पूरा का पूरा एक चिकन मिल रहा है. सो दैट चिकन इज, नेम क्या दिया है उनको? हाइब्रिड हाई यील्डिंग 260. 260 इंडिकेट क्या करता है? द नंबर ऑफ एग्स व्हिच इज प्रोड्यूस हो गया. बट यहाँ पे नंबर ऑफ एग्स कितने हैं? इट प्रोड्यूसेस मोर देन 260 एग्स. हाँ, मोर देन 260 eggs. So that is the hybrid variety. Okay, write it down. Last in the poultry farming, that is the advantage of poultry farming. What is the advantage when we go for a poultry farm? जो लोग poultry farming करते हैं वो क्यों करते हैं? तो पहला पर्पस हमें पता है, it is for the we know that it is for the production of the eggs and meat. Nowadays, this is globally the requirement of the eggs and meat is continuously increases. दूसरा है, it is less expensive, बहुत ज़्यादा पैसे नहीं लगते हैं इसके अंदर. Then it provide the income and opportunities to the people, labor जो होते हैं उनको income. एक तो जो लोग हैं those who are initiating that they get the income as well as the opportunities providing for the laborers or the other people, right? Which increases the demand and poultry products. इसकी वजह से continuously poultry farming is good. Then if you want to add in that, so we will get, with the help of poultry farming, we get a high yielding product. So this is the advantage of poultry farming. This we need to keep in mind. Now other birds which we have discussed, that is of ducks है, then turkeys है. So पहले क्या करते थे कि ducks is most probably major amount में, अगर हम देखें घर पे रूरल एरियाज में तो बहुत सारे लोग खाली 5 से 6 ducks को रखते थे for the egg production. But nowadays it is also converted as a poultry farming. Now people are also keeping the turkey for the poultry farming management. Turkeys are only, और turkey अभी ही आया है जिसको लोगों ने accept किया है as a for the farming, right? उसका meat अच्छा होता है, then eggs are there. So with high quality of the meat, this is also done. Turkey farming most probably बाहर भी किया जाता है foreign countries के अंदर, because they are mostly use the turkey meat, right? So this is the advantage of poultry farming. In the next class we will be continuing with the apiculture and fisheries. Okay.